Alright guys, I got it all wired up. There's a guy on YouTube who I just followed. What he did is he took the wire right here and he put that on the top. And then he took the wire right here and he put that on the left. Then he combined both grounds and put that on the right. And then I ran extra wire. Blue's my ground and yellow's my power. I'm going to clean that up, maybe even shorten the wires and redo this, make it a little cleaner. Same thing over here. Black, blue is my ground and yellow is my power, and did the same thing, right? So if you look, probably hard to tell, but the left side and the far left and the very far right, so the outside lights are what are on. So I'll come over here. Hold on. Outside lights, regular running lights. I'm gonna flick on my high beams. Now it's the inside lights. So with this, the way it wires up, when you turn on your high beams, your outside lights go off and then your inside lights come on. So back to regular lights again, which is regular lights again. So I'm all wired up. The only thing I need to do is clean up this wiring, clean up that wiring. Before I do all that cleaning up of the wiring, I'm going to try to figure out how to wire the fogs, because there's a chance I might just wire them straight into the driving lights. Alright guys, so I decided to clean up the wiring. I still need to put the fogs on. If I were to do the fogs though, got to figure out how I'm going to wire it. I'm really thinking that I'm just going to wire them to the running lights. I'm going to have to piggyback off of them essentially, run wires up from them and come up. But I realized that I got the bumper, I got the fogs, but it didn't come with the screws to screw them in. So I'm going to have to wait to do the fogs until I could get that. So what I wanted to do in the meantime was clean up the wiring that I did. So here's what I did. I went and bought this wire loom stuff right here, right, and some electrical tape. And I came in here and I pretty much wire loomed everything. So instead of having those wires just out and about looking like they did earlier, they're all tidied up now in these wire looms, out of the element, out of the way. So it looks a lot better, I think, as opposed to just having them blue, yellow wires everywhere. I'm gonna do what I can to maybe zip tie these into place, keep them a little cleaner looking, tuck them more or something so they don't move around too much, something like that. And then you can see this is the connection where everything was. I went and taped all that up so there were no elements. I also taped them up individually. I did the same thing to this side over here. You can see here it is right here. Taped it up, then taped each one up individually. And there's the wire loom tucked away, looking better. So, like I said, just use that right there. And then everything's still working, everything worked great. Still need to put the fogs in. Alright, so here's the fog lights. You could see there's 4 holes. One right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. That's how they screw in, but I don't have the screws to put them in, so I'm gonna have to get them. And then when the guy sold me the fogs, he cut the wires so that I could just splice into them. So I'm gonna cut into those. Black is ground, green is power. Same thing over here. Black is ground, green is power. So I'm gonna look into wiring them up. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna wire the blacks together and then the greens together, and then find one power source, or if I'm going to just have, say, the passenger side go to the passenger running light, and then the driver's side go to the driver's running light. I'm going to figure it out. That's probably going to be a totally different video, but I just wanted to let you guys see that I got it all wired up, the lights work, and I got things cleaned up. Now I'm just waiting for fogs. All right, so hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you.